People ask me the same questions every time I tattoo them, which is fine, I love it, but it's like 13 years I can like predict. Like, hey, how'd you become a tattoo artist, or how'd you become an artist? I like to refer to like the classic phrase that your parents always said or teachers said, like, you can do whatever you want when you grow up. Like, you really can. You know, like if you want to be an artist, you can be an artist. When they asked me like, how'd I become a tattooer? I was like, I just started getting tattooed. There isn't any how to do this, you know, there isn't how to tattoo. It just kind of happened. Just got obsessed with it. Spent every paycheck on tattoos and just dove into it completely and didn't give a shit about anything else. I've been drawing since I was a little kid, since I was very young. My uncle Steven, he was a pretty eccentric dude and an artist. He introduced me to art at a young age and got me excited about it when I was super young. And then when I was in 8th grade, I had an art teacher who broke down how to draw a skull real simply. You know, like an oval, a line, and a couple lines to make a grid of where everything's placed. Basically where I learned to draw a skull, and I've been using it ever since. And then in tail, like, you know, I could draw like my whole life. I wasn't great, I just would do it, you know. But because of tattooing, you know, you gotta meet all these wants and needs of people. So you have to learn how to get good at drawing. People expect a very, you know, specific design and they want it to be perfect, right? But with painting, it's the total opposite. I have a chance to be super loose and have no plan and not know what's gonna happen. I do these Grim Reapers where the beginning process is just throwing black ink at a canvas and seeing how the splatter happens. But the Grim Reapers stemmed from a certain painting where I had this Chinese paper and I try to paint a, you know, try to go about it like a tattoo, make this perfect snake, and then the first brush stroke, the paper absorbed the pigment and it just was like this blur, and I was like, oh man, like I can't, you know, like kind of super frustrated, like fuck, this isn't even gonna work. So I just smeared it out and was kind of pissed and like super aggressive and like got all frustrated, messed up the thing, walked away, and then like a day or two later I'm sitting in my studio and I was just like, that looks like a Grim Reaper. So I put the skull on it and it just like happened, and I was like, wow, that's really cool. It's like the best response I've gotten on art out of my paintings. Each one takes on a new look, which is great. The studio that I work at is a private studio in downtown LA. It's a temporary space that we're all working at while a shop's being built. We're opening up Saved LA, which is run by Scott Campbell. And it's a group of us working there. It's myself, Scott, Derek Snodgrass, Sean from Texas, and Tati Compton. So right now we're here for a couple more weeks, and then we get to move over there. Being born and raised in California and growing up surfing and skateboarding definitely formed everything I do with tattooing and art. All your idols are tattooed in skateboarding and surfing. It's a huge influence on you when you're that young. I wanted to get tattooed and be into it. You know, I moved out of my hometown when I was 18, saved all my money tattooing to go do guest spots or to go travel and get tattooed by people. One thing I've learned from all the travels, all the tattooing, all the painting, people really like to show off what they have, but like the best thing is the stories people tell. That's priceless. So the only way to get stories is go out there and do stuff. That's the main thing I've learned. Just get out there, see the world.